Good evening and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. My name is Pooks and tonight we're going to continue on our journey of growing these cities and making transport things and going from there, yeah. So, what's been happening? Some changes to lines. I've played a little bit since, again, in between episodes. I'm still getting the hang of this game. It's always useful for me to work out what's going on without the pressure of necessarily being on camera all the time and how things work. For example, I've been experimenting with aeroplanes. We've gotten into the era where we have our first planes now, and that was all very exciting, thinking I can just fly things across the map now. Um, Little did I know that I actually can't seem to be able to make additional uh, like airstrips in the same airport. I don't know if that's just something that's going to come later on that you get to expand these out, but at the moment they're very, very limited, and it's barely a break-even enterprise, to be honest, getting these guys up and above. I mean, these materials are doing all right now, but it's not the super profits that I was thought they were going to be. But I have started putting things into Stroud, and Stroud's growing quite quickly now as a result, so we're kind of stuck with that. The other thing I tried was doing that transport line between Newcastle under Lyme and where are we? Dunwich down here, and really not all that many people are actually commuting along on the water here. We've only got about 10 people. What seems to be happening more and more is that people want to commute between the local cities, which makes sense. You know, people traveling by road rather than by anything else first. But I haven't really been set up for that. So that's something, again, we're going to need to deal with. And maybe start building out like a passenger rail network, if nothing else. And at the moment, I'm just running buses. Maybe the buses are the way to go. I haven't really even checked the finance of this. I'm just doing it to, yeah, it's not great, but I've been doing it largely just to keep the roads clear as possible. They're not full buses, so that might be why. We just got too many on the route, maybe. I'm not sure. So yeah, still learning, still making some mistakes. Not going to be a perfect game playthrough as a result, but that's okay. That's part of the experience of this. So I think I will keep this airport here because eventually I reckon I will be shipping goods all over the place, maybe, or at least sending plastic somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure, but this is going to stick around. I feel like that could be useful. And look, we've got another vehicle is available. Fantastic. Now, our trains, we did end up just putting a single line on these as well, which is great. That's been a lot more profitable. You can see just these short-term routes are actually turning in to be very profitable indeed. Now, I think it's coal that's lagging behind here. I actually want to... I think I want to replace this vehicle soon, actually. It's probably... yeah, it's in bad condition. So I'm wanting to do some stuff with that. Either a second train on that line, because that's my choke point. It's just because this one's a little bit shorter, I guess. But ultimately, the full production is not making it down here. It's about 75% of it is getting there. So a slightly longer train maybe, or something along those lines will help us out. In fact, let's just investigate that now. Cargo platform. We can't really extend it either way. I don't know, is putting it here going to count that part as the platform, even though it's bending? That would seem like cheating almost. it would offend my sense of elegance here to do that. Even if it does work, it seems rather cheesy. But yeah, I'm thinking a different train with maybe a few more carriages on it, because duplicating racks and having 2 trains might be a little bit of overkill here. The other thing we've got going on here is I could potentially actually just transport those goods via rail down to Stroud as well, because it is not that far off. And maybe this will end up being my major hub for Stroud in terms of logistics, I'm not sure. But many things to be happening. The other thing is that we could be sending steel down here, and if we also got logs, which we've got going on up here, we could get the machines and start supplying that directly into Stroud as well. So there's many possibilities. Oh look, we've got logs down here. We could do a circle. Alright, that is an opportunity. That is an opportunity staring us right in the face, folks. So we're going to take advantage of that opportunity. Now, let's see what's happening with steel here. We don't have an excess production. So, doing that would cut down the amount of steel that's going down here. But we've got heaps stored, so I think we're okay. It will make that train route a little bit less profitable, but we need to fix that anyway. Yeah. I'm going to put one of these here. I'm going to put one of these here. And then we're going to ship it down. Here. Like so. Alright. And then we're going to want another thing that's upgraded is our roads here. We now have one-way streets and faster country roads, so that's all very exciting. We'll move it over here. The reason why I'm going off this kind of angle here is I want to leave space in case there's going to be some expansion or something happening there. We might even want a shipyard down here. We're very far from any local depot, so I'll take whatever expense is involved in that and just wear it. And then we're going to pause for a second. Now I'm going to think about this train situation because we're going to need to do something about it, right? Where's this? We'll wait for that train to come out actually. Yep, it's out. We'll pause. Okay, we're going to do some surgery to this line here. Specifically, we're going to go over here, configure this cargo platform. We can line it up here. Grab another couple. Maybe, no, not quite. Get rid of that one. And then, actually in the configure button, I want tracks. I want the electrical tracks, because that's what we're running. Catenary tracks. Standard. Yes. Hook it up. There we are. Alright, we have a longer train platform. So now this guy, we can send you to the depot. And we'll edit it so it's got a few more carriages. Now the other one that we want to edit is this one here and give that a slightly longer platform as well. I did do cargo on this one, right? Yeah, I did. Good. I'll do 2 for now, just because I suspect eventually I will upgrade that a little bit more. Alright, now we're also going to do a line here, so there to there, and then back. And it hang on, could not connect all stations. Oh, right. My line here is not tall enough. We've got navigable waters, I reckon. Yep. Alright. So let's spend some money here. Go here. Alright, so that should leave us with some ability. Come on, train, get off the tracks. I know you're pausing because you're thinking about things now that I'm destroying the available route. Come on, train. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, so we should be able to navigate now. If we go back to lines, whatever that line that we just created. Yep, alright. So, S, wood to planks to machines. We'll keep it the lime green for the time being until we get a better color. We are going to need some vehicles for this. So not much has happened on the vehicle front here. Still our Schaffhausens are our best. We might give it 3 of those. And they can start on that line there. Now the next thing that we want to do is that train should be in here. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna edit you. Let's look at, yeah, electric vehicles still. So we started off with a crocodile here. Might go with the ace. We got money. Yeah, we've got plenty of money. And then we'll add you. There we go. Then go to cargo. I don't have any new types. Gondola's still the best that I've got. $177 meters. So what's the length of this thing? Terminals. So that's 200. So I can add on another few of them. Yep, modify for you, man, but you don't. I think partially because I've just I think I need to redo the whole. That's annoying. I'll just wear that. That's my bad. Alright, so it just sucked up a whole heap of coal. That's good. Okay, so this whole line here should... wait. That's the other thing that we haven't done, is we need to put in a road here. Right, so they're connected up. Put in a road here, so they're connected up. Need to make sure we're doing that sort of thing. And then finally we want a road here, so they're connected up. Now that line will actually transport something. Okay. Now the other thing that we want is steel to get down here. So, options. We could, I just said that I wouldn't, but I'm thinking that we we do make use of this kind of track that we've started here. And then this could be a thing. But it's even further away, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do what I was just thinking. I'm gonna do a different thing instead. Alright, now I'm gonna stay with catenary lines, largely because otherwise I need to spend money on steam lines, which won't be... They're not the best available, right? We want only the best for the time being. Now we're gonna run this track along here until we reach maybe about there, and that's when we're gonna split off. To there. Again. I'm going to put in a terminus station. I'm going to make it 240 meters. And I might put it here. Now I realize that that is a bit far off from anything at the moment it is. But what I'm thinking is that eventually it is not going to be far off from things. Like this could be a central hub of Stroud, because Stroud's going to get bigger, it's going to expand, and we might want something to connect rails into, and that could be really helpful for that. So we're going to run that, plus our airport here could expand too. We'll run like that, or that like that, but we'll also do a road out like this, another road across here. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this is not connecting to that. It will connect to the docks, interestingly enough, which means I could actually float steel somewhere if I needed to. And that's kind of exciting. But for the time being, I'm just going to use a good old final truck station. Now again, we should think this through, right? Because this probably... you to bend things. Will end up being a fairly big one. So we'll go like this. Don't bend things. Like that. I'm gonna grab my street here and run it along here maybe. Right, because this will be a big logistics station maybe one day. Alright, we'll configure this. We'll put the entrances here. And then we'll put exits here. Right, and then we'll go back to configure actually and just get rid of that two-way one. So that traffic can flow. Really? You're going to do that on me? Refund you. Go back to... No, don't destroy that. Right click doesn't get rid of it. Entrance there, okay. Ooh, nearly deleted something I didn't want to delete. Okay. Now, it is going to need cargo. Definitely. I can fit a big one there, cool. Probably get another big one in there, and I think we can go small ones in these guys, cool. Alright, that's going to be plenty of storage for the time being. And we should have a truck depot down here, right. So this thing is actually in range. So technically, I think I could just loop it around itself to go. But we'll play by the rules. We'll just do one down here, and that's going to connect you up, right. We'll grab some trucks. We have new vehicles available to us as well. We've got blue ones now, which is all kind of shiny. We might grab 5 of these. And we'll need to set a line for this. So from here to here. So T, steel, Stroud, sidings. And we'll grab these guys and put them onto that steel, Stroud, sidings. Where is it? There. Not too worried about running costs ahead of when I actually need to put them into play, etc. anymore. Yeah, I might configure this platform. What do I want here? Cargo. There we go. Drop it there. Alright, so now we're going to need a line between this place and this place as well. So here to here, so we'll go R, steel, Stroud, sidings, supply. Keep it yellow. I'm going to want a vehicle for that. The other thing is, I should think is actually, you're going to be a little bit bigger than I anticipated. That's okay. I'm going to put in a cargo building for a start. Maybe here, yep. And a thing. Then some street access there as well. Because we'll want you to supply whoever needs machines over here. Can we put a cargo layer up? Who needs some machines? Just these guys. Alright. So we'll go new line. And then we'll go from here to cargo drop-off point here, Stanley Road. It's a big circle. Alright, I'm happy enough with that. Well, I'm not, but I'll work out something else that I can do later on. We'll get 5 of them as well. At the moment, they shouldn't need too many machines, so... I didn't call that line anything, it's probably just called line 1 or something silly. Line manager. Yep. Machines to Stroud. And pink, why not pink? Let's keep it with pink. There it is. Go guys. Alright, final thing that we're going to need is a train. Do some heavy lifting for us. We've got some more production in here. That's good. We have a ton of iron ore stored. Apparently we've upped our transport to be 89%. Still not great. I don't know, maybe I do need a second train on this. How much does it pump up? 170, and this thing can carry 144. We'll see how it goes for a little bit longer. In the meantime, we do need to design a new train. So we've got electric, we've got no diesels at the moment. We do have a new steam one. Express. World record for steam locomotives. Exciting. So these guys have a top speed that exceeds, I'm pretty sure, the cargo thing speed limits. So these can only go 80 at the moment, so there's no real point for our cargo ones. I think our passenger ones can go faster, but cargoes just don't exceed that at the moment. So there's no real point buying anything that goes over a certain kilometers per hour, unless we just want it for the power ratios, right? To be able to get high accelerations. So I'm going to go with the BRE94 here, and we'll add this guy in. I'm going to go to cargo, and it's carrying steel, so we could go flat car with side stakes is the one that we want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 167 meters, 104 capacity. We will start her off with that, and we're looking for a yellow one. There we are. And off it goes. It'll come out here, and the reason why it's not coming out just yet is because it realizes there's problems. So first, yeah, so that's going into the right slot here. And the other thing that we want now that we have multiple things on the line is some various signals. This can wait here, and it can wait here when it needs to. Also get the tracks and just go like this so they can split onto each other as needed. This is about to come in. You're going to come out, hopefully. I don't know, this is all kind of awkward, I think. I think this guy's just going to stop here until this can actually dock and grab some steel. Alright, yep. Our factory here is working away, running through that coal. Now that's going to slow down our coal supply, unfortunately. And this is only really going to pick up 3 for its first run, which is not great, to be honest. Why are you just halting there? Hang on, we want some more signals, I think. Yeah, we do. Maybe I just made... What we need to do here. Yeah, I don't want you on this line, I want you on this line. So what's the dealio? You're gonna run up there and then switch off, which is absolutely not what I want. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then that's marked everything up, so I'll just tell it to return to last station. At least you'll pick up some, or one more. Jeez, come on, man. Speed it up. Alright, come on, trainee. Yep. Why? I thought it was literally gonna sit there. Like, no, don't do that. You're still coming back. I think you had a bit of an unneeded pause there as well. Alright, we've got planks sitting up there. That's good. We should start seeing some planks offloaded soon, hopefully. You're just carrying nothing. You're carrying some planks. Good. You'll be carrying some planks as well then. Good. All right. Now the other thing I was thinking of doing was passenger transport, so that these guys are flying back passengers, but it doesn't seem to be working at all. So that's a bit unfortunate. Alright. Now the other place we need machines is Dunwich. So my other thought here is once we've got this machine factory kind of well supplied and up and running, is we could use the docks here to start transporting machines down to Dunwich, and we'll have supplies running in there. What else does this? We could also then take food back as long as we've got enough food coming into Dunwich. Hello, Shipio. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? And welcome to the party of two. We're fairly early in the playthrough. Not sure how far you are through, Shipio. Alright, but we have machine production starting to happen, which is great. Why we got logs there though? That's not what we want. Why would we have logs or these guys? So you're transporting it down here for some reason. Okay, that's potentially good. I still want to know why though. So if you've got a... You're potentially taking him down to here, at which point it's expecting to drop them down to Louth Annex and then put it onto a dock. The chat thing went missing. Yeah, that's somewhat inconvenient. I've done that midstream as well. And then realized people were talking to me and I've been ignoring them. But where are those? Where are the planks? Where is it expecting it? It has to be a port connected somewhere that's demanding planks. Oh god, I'm hoping it's not trying to get it up all the way to Newcastle on the Lyme here. I bet it is. I bet it's going to try and transport those planks from here down to Dunwich and pick up those planks. Hey, we hit a follower goal. Thank you very much for the follow, Shipio. You're the 20th follower that I've got. Got a medium map. Cool. I'm started off on hard difficulty on a very large, and just seeing how I go. But I'm pretty sure the planks are going to end up here at Dunwich Port, and then it's going to try and transport them up to Newcastle on Lyme. Oh hey, we got someone who wants to ask me if I want to become famous. Well, if I wanted to become famous, buddy, I wouldn't have just 20 followers, will I? So, just while I do my civic duty here and get rid of that guy, let's go find the report button. Spam, scam, or a bot next. I'll call him spam. Selling followers. And then let's also block him. There we go. He's gone. That's a horrible name as well. Not only are you trying to scam me, you've got a name like that. That's just, nobody wants to hear a bit about you touching your balls. That's just okay. Thanks, Shipio. Have a good night. Appreciate it, and I hope that your audience enjoys the following stream as well. I'll only be around for I don't know, 20-30 minutes. It's 9 p.m. my local time, so I do need to get sleep and all that stuff. Warwatch 777, thank you very much for the follow as well. Greatly appreciated. Yep, alright, so we definitely got a problem with planks in that I don't want them coming here. Because it's gonna take, it's literally trying to get planks from here, actually, where it's being produced, down to here, up to here, down to here, down to this port, so I can get all the way up here. And to be quite honest, this industry, it doesn't really need planks, or it shouldn't anyway, because it's being fully supplied by this guy, which is maxed out. And it's got 2 trains servicing it, so... alright. Yeah. Let's try and just nip it off of the bud here at the truck line. So the steel to Stroud sidings. Stroud sidings. I don't want you picking up planks. You can do your unload because it's just... Actually, is it? Yeah, this is interacting with this, actually. So that's going to be harder to... This just took another load, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So we'll have to change it at the train line. Alright, so lower Stroud, go here. You're not going to load those. And unload steel. You know what? Let's get rid of them as well. And hopefully that stops it doing it. I've had mixed success. Sometimes I find that they want to reserve some of the well, on boats anyway, but it tries to reserve half the boat for things that you're banned from it transporting. I'm not sure if that's a deliberate design thing or a bug or what's going on there. Yeah, we're starting to get cargo overload as a result of that happening too, so let's go fix that up and just chuck in some large side buildings here. We definitely don't want that happening because we want that steel production to be going off without a hitch. Now we've got problems with this guy. Where's our train? Train, there it is. I'm almost thinking of just giving this its own platform actually and improve the efficiency. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, cancel there. Go off like that. Please? Please let me do this. I think it'll be easier if I just configure this, then hook it up. So do a cargo platform here, and then we want to get tracks with electricity running, and then go to our trains and hook it up at the end. Nope. No, you don't want to do that. Can we do this? You're all about that no, aren't you? Let's try it from scratch again. So there we go. Alright, so we'll grab our coal to steel. Yeah. And in Thetford, you're going to go to line 3 now. So they're not going to be waiting on each other here. They've got their own sort of place The steel is sharing a platform because it should need to be less frequent. And over here, hey, we got up to level 3 on that, that's good. We have a ton of steel in storage. Definitely doesn't need more. Yeah, so that wants to go down to the steel supply here. Because of this dock, basically, and the attendant connections from there. In the meantime, our plastic delivery just can't keep up here. I think that might be part of the shipping problem though. The ship's just... where is it? There we are. See, it's only carrying half the load that it should. And I'm pretty sure there'll be plastic waiting down at the docks here. Oh! New vehicles, hold up. New trucks. Ooh, we got red trucks. Exciting. 6 kilometers an hour, that's a fairly big increase. And the Douglas C49 Skytrain. Let's have a check out that Douglas and see if that's not going to do something good for... Oh, ow, sorry for the spam there. I wanted that. Skytrain, what's that going to do? All cargo, capacity of 10. So, yeah, it's just faster. Some of them are still in use today. That's kind of fun fact there. So the big difference is just the top speed there, and of course the price tag. We'll keep this running as is for the time being. At the moment, I really just want to make sure that this doesn't seem to be trying to load up stuff anymore. That's good. And we've got steel kind of loaded up for our trucks here. So that's also good. We'll go back to fast mode. Feel slow mode is only really useful for preventing disasters, or if you just want to concentrate on things for a bit. Now these guys are carrying a fair bit as well. Cool. So what's loading up here? So we're at 81. What's this doing? 99% transport. So that's what we want to see. We've got... oh yeah, we need to fix up our vehicles. Alright, let's have a look at that. Order by condition. Very bad is very bad. So I'm going to fix these guys and replace them with newer, shinier vehicles. Replace. So we've got new ones. What's our difference? So the Opal or the Saura. Now they'll switch things really fast, but have a slightly lower capacity. And they're the same speed. So that you'd think this is probably better for long distance, and this is going to be better for short distance. So really, I should be probably paying attention to the things that I'm swapping out here. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the blues still. I've got a ship to replace here. Oh, yep, my list has shrunk. We've got a road vehicle here. What is this? Oh, it's a bus, I think. Yeah, it's the Schneider BP, I think. We'll go with the Sauras, I think, just because of the load speed is a bit better. I'm pretty sure they were on fairly short-term routes. Now these two ships here need replacing as well, or like for like. This train, cold, yeah, I just seriously just replaced the engine with that. Alright, so Louth good steel. So we're going to go to electric. What are we using? We're using this guy. Now we can give it at least a reasonable bump up. And I think it's 11 state cars from the looks of things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a very hefty replacement cost. These two need to be replaced as well. I'm going to leave the cold steel because I actually did just replace its engine by sending it back to depot, but it doesn't seem to have recognized that. Alright, so let's try and think this through. Let's look at our finances, which are probably ruined a fair bit. Yep, so air is not making us money. We should really, realistically, we should be abandoning air and doing something else. Practically, now that I've built up Stroud and given it it's what it wants, that's a little bit harder. But what we do have in place now is this lovely little system here. So we could transport goods via rail into this place and then transport it down. It would mean destroying our airport, getting rid of this depot as well, and then in terms of the construction materials is we could ship it up. Because our construction materials are here, we could get them down to Newcastle under Lyme and then ship from there straight up to here. And then that means that we could also grab those machines and take them back. So we do have a two-way route there that we could run. And then that will save us on the air. So I think that's what we want to do. And that's going to be the goal for the rest of this evening's episode. And we might go from there. So first thing, we're going to retire our aircraft. So currently they're running two routes. It's grabbing bricks or construction materials from Newcastle on Lyme, going to Stroud, and then we've got the goods coming from Louth to Stroud. So off you go, we're going to sell you all. We'll pause while we do a bit of this stuff. We're going to destroy our airport here, destroy our airport here. Now that's going to result in this depot here not needing, or not doing anything. What I think I'm going to do is still make use of it, because I think it can supply most things. It's our supply layer. Most things, but not really. Whereas that's our better thing. Oh yeah, 'cause over here. Yeah, we'll make use of it, and then it can be a distribution center. So, small country road. What's the speed limit? 60. Good. It's probably going to upgrade into a proper street later on, but we're just making the distance a bit shorter. That's connected to there. Good. So, what we want is extra lines and platforms and things. Hopefully I've got enough money to do this. That's the other thing I didn't think of. Oops. Configure this. We'll put tracks here. And then we'll grab platforms. Oh, damn it. Run along here. Grab rails. I'm pretty sure I need it electrified still. Keep running along here. Yep. And then the split is going to happen here. Alright, now put a signal there, there, and there. Now these aren't signals in the way that I've worked them in other games as far as I can tell. I would just say that you can go up to there as long as it's not blocking. Now we're gonna then duplicate this. Actually, we're gonna need a platform at the other end first. So let's configure this. Do a middle platform. Do tracks. Just realized I think at the other end I didn't actually electrify those tracks, so that could be a problem. Run it along like this. And the one place where they're going to meet is our bridge here. So occasionally the bridge will be occupied by one or the other train. So that gives us a perspective route to Louth. So we're going to need a train to run things. Does this need anything else? It needs machines. Ah, this will be good. It's going to... You, sir, are going to become the machine capital of the world, and we're going to need more planks and more steel coming into you. Okay. That's a happy accident. I'd love to say that I planned that, but yeah, I didn't. Now, I think I was configuring this to make sure that the rails had... Yeah. So... Let's redo this one. Put standard tracks with electricity on it. Much better. Alright. Over at our depot, however you want to do it, I'll call it. Actually, we'll do the line first. Louth to Stroud. So rail, Louth, Stroud, cargo, run. Grab a train. Probably the worst place to put that depot, but because it's really going to struggle. Actually, probably not. It'll make it there eventually. You know what? I might just give it some tracks here. There you go. Buy a vehicle. So we're going to be transporting basically finished products. We want goods to get there, and we want machines to come back. Anything in between is kind of nice. We'll use an electric vehicle again because cargo things, we're not going to go anything above 90 kilometers per hour, or 80 would be ideal, but I think I'd have to buy like a steam thing. Yeah, all my things are too fast. So boxcars is the name of the game this time. And we'll go with 104 capacity. I think that's probably going to exceed our needs. 15 million. Oh. I'm going to send that on that Louth Stroud cargo run. Now, just to check on that Louth Stroud, that it's got its own platform. That's running on that platform. Okay, good. And then I think with our run between we want this one. So instead, I'm going to what's it called again? I really just made this as well. Truck ones. Machines to Stroud, yep. Gonna move all these. No, we'll set the line up first, that's right. New line here. Oh, actually, I don't need to do a new line, I can just edit that one. Yeah. Machines to Stroud. Add a station here. Stroud East. And then to here. And then the last mile can be taken care of by the local trucks. Now the green guys, I actually think I'll put you on Stroud East. Let's put you on number 2. No, number 1. Why can't you use that? Literally a way out there, dude. Maybe this is actually blocking it somehow. Oh well, you can suffer. Alright, good. It's got things. And things are working. This is now a bit of an orphan. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Yeah, those airlines have disappeared. So that's fine. Because we have been replaced. Now the other thing that we want to do here is get rid of this airport. So we're not paying for it. And then next up, we want a line from the Newcastle docks to take them down to here. So C, Newcastle to Stroud docks. 5 vehicles. These guys, do 3 of them. And then our demand on those docks will increase because this will want, or our demand on that truck line here. There should be a truck line, yep. Bricks to Newcastle under Lime Port. Alright, so grab some of these, some of the cargo ones. It's a reasonably long route. Oh, it is going to be a busy little place though. I'm pretty, nah, we'll give it some more. We'll give it the bigger ones. Brixton, Newport. All those bricks all end up being down at the port, and it will either be consumed by Newcastle under Lime. Whoa! That was only just built. Oh wait, no, that's a new residential building coming in. Alright. I think it's also going to try and get planks over there, because there's a connection here. Man! Stop doing that. Stop doing that, buddies. That's alright. It'll work itself out. I mean, I don't mind if the planks come down here, to be honest, too badly. I actually think I need a couple more ships there on that line, so yeah. Just duplicate them. And we're rapidly running out of money. So Railroad is no longer making us money anymore from the looks of things. Oh, no, it's okay. We might have some saving grace here. Water is our biggest money maker though. It seems that starting off with water supply has definitely made things good for us. Highly recommend anyone. Where are you going? Are you going to Thetford East? Is that? No, that's Thetford Port. Oh, good, good. Going there to pick up lumber. That's good because we've got plenty of lumber. As long as you all are. Yeah, good. Need more planks. Somehow we have planks back here. Why do we have planks back here? I don't know. We are getting goods here though, that's great. Our goods factory is working. We are supplying Louth with things. Mostly goods, although hopefully soon it will get some machines as well. And yeah, we got a kind of a circular train happening here. We're supplying more and more cities. Hopefully we'll be able to build them up and then start getting some more passenger services going. Yeah, and getting some good amount of planks coming out of this now. We'll never get perfect because it's going to be, this takes 2 logs, so they're always going to come back half empty. But that's okay, I can deal with that. Alright, yeah, we've got some machines pile up at the docks here. Wonder if maybe my trick here should have been to go like that, right? Ha! And then I no longer need this. Well, technically I do, I think, actually. And the reason I think I do is because the steel just doesn't immediately drop off here. It needs to drop off from that not airport. Train place thing. You know what I mean. I feel like this should have a larger main building as well. Is after all going to be by capacity for 80 items too. Oh, new boats. Votran's towboat and Votran's tanker towboat. Okay, let's check those out. So what do we got? Speed of 27 kilometers per hour. Definite difference in cargo types. So whereas these things can take everything, these will take only certain things. So a little bit slower. They're still small. 25 years lifespan. A car can also be stowed on it. So it's just the additional 45 capacity and but 5 kilometer drop. Oh, much faster loading speed actually. This is 100, right? So if it had relatively short routes, then they might be good. But for the longer routes, I think you want the speed. So for example, when this guy, and it won't be too far off, he just goes back and forth between this refinery and this place. So realistically speaking, they'd be better off with the Votrans. And potentially between here and here. Fuel circuit really wants some more ships, I think. Alright, I think we'll pause it. Let's just have a look at our finances first before we pause it here. Okay, so our investments in railroad is not paying off. In fact, we've managed to make it unprofitable. That'll be those new lines that I've put in. I think it can only really become profitable if we're gonna be bumping up the dollar figures involved. So at the moment, this guy is just going back and forth to grab steel, and occasionally it's grabbing, for whatever reason, planks. I'm still very confused as to where it's actually getting the planks. It's just, unless it's just reversing the supply or something. Not really sure I want planks coming down there. Anyway. So I think we want to find another coal mine to start supplying this as well. I don't know where there is one. We can get iron ore easily enough, but coal is here, or there used to be one closer, much closer here. Actually, it's disappeared. If we're lucky, it'll start up as the same industry again, but I doubt we're going to get that lucky. Yep. So next stream, so either tomorrow night or the night after, one of the two, I think we're going to work on solving our production issues to try and make that rail profitable, rather than just saying, oh no, rail's unprofitable, we're going to make it work. Because I'm fairly confident that where we get machines going on here, we've got machines coming in here, presumably. Yeah, we've 3 out of 3 supply here. And then we should also have bricks coming up the river. Nope, nope, and you bring in some logs. Well, good for you, man. Good for you. I was hoping for bricks, yeah, so this is starting to pile up the docks now. As well as a few logs, because why not? In fact, I reckon you're going to want some cargo capacity fairly soon. No? Don't want to... Oh, yep, there we go. Yep. So that'll get things transporting around, which is exactly what we want. Should have... So are these coming down? Yeah, we're getting Louth. Those machines to Louth. So it's all the things that we want to have happen. We just need it to happen, you know, on a bigger sort of bigger supply more stuff so that our trains are full and they become profitable. So it'll need to be coal here to get us some more steel. I don't think, yeah, this is supplying 100%. It's given its all. This train is now profitable as well, so that's good. It's gonna be, this one is probably not profitable. Yep, it's really sucking. Louth now wants tools as well. Where's Louth? Ah, yeah, down here. Okay. Where do we get tools from? Down here. So we might actually have Newcastle upon Lyme supplying that. Yeah, that's going to become a really major shipping route. We're going to want lots of vehicles on that, I think. Because it's going to try and supply a whole heap of stuff up the chain. Because I'm pretty sure those general carriages will then be able to carry it across from here onto the train. Down we go, and away we go. So, yep, we need a big, solid chain of stuff coming back and forth. And Louth is now after construction material as well. Yep. Yep. We want to get more vehicles happening. So we'll grab another 3 of these guys and drop them onto that Newcastle to Stroud run. So they should run over here and pick up a whole heap of materials. Actually, there's probably only one thing worth here, but we've got bricks starting to pile up as well. It'll work out. Anyway, problem with this game is you can keep on identifying things to do and it's very hard to stop as a result. So I'm going to call it now, we're going to stop. And I'm really looking forward to the next stream. We're going to fix these supply issues and all will be right with the world, and we'll fix our profitability problems here. So ultimately we're not in too bad of a position. We are still definitely making money, and we have heaps of availability in our loan. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, our assets are huge, so our valuation is like 125 million. So we're not going to have any problem fixing this. We're not losing money, definitely. It's just that we don't have the same cash input before we started doing all this stuff. But, you know, we're wearing a loss for long-term profits. So I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Thank you so much for the followers, to people who have followed me during the stream. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to the next one. My name is Pooks. Good night, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.